My mother developed Alzheimer's in my early 20s, that definitive decade when many major life moments are typically enjoyed. It's an everyday loss, complicated in a much more cruel way because she is in fact still here, just not in the way we knew her or needed her. Nothing prepares you for this disease. You begin to hope for and cling to the moments where you hear them mumble what sounds like your name or an I love you. I learned to just let the love between us speak when words no longer could. Our mom was in the final stage of this horrible disease when this picture was taken. She received a Christmas card and, much to our surprise, recognized her grandkids. When caring for someone with Alzheimer's, these are moments you don't want to miss. My father, who died in 2009, was an extraordinary gentleman. A few years before his death, he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and toward the end of his life had difficulty with even the simplest tasks. Through it all, he maintained the same dignity and grace that he always had. Caring for both parents at the same time was a very difficult time. I worked full-time and had a child with special needs. There were days I'd sit in the bathroom and just cry. To keep some sanity through it all, we kept a humor about it all. It was that humor that got us through.
Hello, I'm Lisa Marie Latino for HIP New Jersey, and I am honored to welcome you to Alzheimer's New Jersey's We Take Care of Our Own benefit. COVID-19 has brought many changes to our lives, but for New Jersey families impacted by Alzheimer's disease, life changed with these frightening words. It's Alzheimer's disease. A diagnosis of Alzheimer's or other dementia is devastating for families. It causes isolation, anxiety, and exhaustion, feelings that many of us are now experiencing as a result of the COVID-19 health crisis. Unfortunately, New Jersey is among the states with the highest incidence of Alzheimer's. 68% of New Jersey residents say they know someone who has or had Alzheimer's. And today, over 600,000 New Jersey residents have Alzheimer's or are caring for someone with the disease. Alzheimer's disease impacts people of all ages and backgrounds. This We Take Care of Our Own benefit gives a voice to the 68%. A chance for those with Alzheimer's, their caregivers, and family members to share their stories and explain the impact of Alzheimer's on their lives. As you watch the show, please donate. Every dollar you donate will give someone affected by Alzheimer's the gift of a better day and the hope for a cure tomorrow. Now let's hear from some of the 68%.
Telling you a little bit about my mom. She was the strongest woman you would ever meet. Growing up without a father from the age of 1, she took care of my brother and I. She beat cancer 40-something years ago, breast cancer, survived that, and never got ill again until the age of 82 when she was diagnosed with the Alzheimer dementia. We watched this strong, beautiful woman just start to deteriorate.
My grandfather was diagnosed with Alzheimer's maybe about 6 years ago, and I have a large, amazing Italian family, and it just took almost all of us to take care of one person, so it was very overwhelming. My grandfather played basketball up until his late 70s, but the diagnosis was a pretty big blow. It started very slowly, and then it got progressively worse after he broke his hip.
Things started happening after my dad passed away. So 16 plus years is where my journey began. I started noticing little changes with my mom. So lo and behold, she was in the early stages of Alzheimer's, so I decided that I was going to tailor my own care plan for her and remain as active and participating as much as possible socially. I found myself needing more flexibility in my work schedule, which led to reduced hours, and then ultimately, as the needs became a lot more complex, I had to leave my job.
We found my mother having problems driving. She was getting in a series of car accidents, and we knew something was wrong. We had to take the knobs off the stove. At that point, we realized we couldn't do everything by ourselves, and that's when we got someone to live with her.
My wife, Betty, was diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment. She was home alone, took our dog for a walk, and didn't come home. The police went and got her. She had walked 12 miles from our home.
In the beginning, after she was diagnosed, the neurologist basically said there's not much that he can do to prepare yourself. So I started researching, and I stumbled across Alzheimer New Jersey website. And I'm not the kind of guy that reaches out and looks for help, but I said to friends, I think even Superman would have made this call.
About 6 years ago, I was going for an interview at a home care company, and I saw a flyer for Alzheimer's New Jersey, and I thought, wow, this is pretty incredible because my family is going through this diagnosis, and I'm starting to work with a lot of families who have Alzheimer's diagnoses.
At the age of 62, I was diagnosed with early onset, or now called younger onset, Alzheimer's disease. I needed to find some resources, and I reached out to Alzheimer's New Jersey. And they were great. They gave me the courage to go forward and to really follow my mission, which is show other people like me that they could still have a good life, a different life, but a happy and fulfilling life as well.
Donations are very important. They operate, and a lot of these wonderful programs and services stem from donations. So, whether it's as little as, can be affordable, or, maybe you can dig in deeper and maybe one day give up whatever, a dinner, a treat, what have you, and just think that, what, this amount of money will be really helping a family. Many of these caregivers would benefit in addition to their loved ones.
I'm a full-time caregiver for my father. The donations given to Alzheimer's of New Jersey made it possible for my father to attend adult daycare. The socialization that they provide him with made him feel like he was a real part of the community. It can and it will make a difference.
We don't have to do this alone. We need help. We need a network. Alzheimer's New Jersey provides that network. I would urge all of us to give as much as we can to Alzheimer's New Jersey.
Please contribute to Alzheimer's New Jersey so that those of us with the disease and those of you who care for us have the physical and emotional resources so that each of us can have a very happy and fulfilling life.
Hi everyone, my name is Giselle. Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor. I did a video, Hazy Eyes. It's written about my grandmother, and though the topic is about Alzheimer's, but it's about being on the other side of it and watching someone with basically just deteriorating in front of you and forgetting all the memories that they had. And we actually shot it the week that she passed away, and it was really hard. We did it in one take, and I couldn't do it for very long. And I hope that with this video, and I hope with Alzheimer's New Jersey, people will realize that they don't have to do it alone.
Hazy eyes, can you see me the way that I can still see you? Will you remember me again the way I remember you? To take you out of this misery and show you how life is for me. I don't know how to deal with this pain. Nothing feels the same. Can you remember the memories we shared? Do you remember being brave when I was scared? There was a time when we were all we had, and I'd give anything just to have you back. I've been meaning to tell you I'm sorry for what I didn't do. I know it feels like I disappeared. shared. Do you remember being brave when I was scared? There was a time where we were all we had, and I'd give anything just to have you back. The memories of the past were the memories I thought would last. The haze behind your eyes is what's killing me inside. Can you remember the memories we shared? Do you remember being brave when I was scared? There was a time when we were all we had, and I'd give anything just to have you back.
If Alzheimer's disease touches your life, what do you do? Who do you turn to? The answer is Alzheimer's New Jersey. Alzheimer's New Jersey is an independent, local, nonprofit organization that has been helping families live with Alzheimer's and other dementias for 35 years. Alzheimer's New Jersey focuses 100% of all its volunteer resources and charitable dollars on providing services to Garden State families. While researchers work to find a cure, it is more important than ever to help families find ways to live with Alzheimer's safely, with dignity, care, and hope. And that is what Alzheimer's New Jersey does. When Alzheimer's touches your life, the organization is here to help. Last year, Alzheimer's New Jersey's programs benefited 14,000 New Jersey residents. While COVID-19 has changed the way the services are delivered, Alzheimer's New Jersey has found new ways to continue providing vital programs to New Jersey families in need, like support groups, caregiver education, and a helpline.
I've been with Alzheimer's New Jersey for 23 years. The pandemic, the isolation that people are feeling right now is the same isolation that people with Alzheimer's disease feel every day.
And without the money from those who are willing to give and have the money to give, we can't be there for them. And those people are going to feel even more alone.
One of the signature programs that Alzheimer's New Jersey has is we have a respite care and wellness program, so that people can apply for a scholarship of $1,000 with just a small drop in the bucket for a caregiver, but it helps.
I'm really proud of the services that we provide. We are the place for people with Alzheimer's disease to turn.
You know, I hope through this show that you're able to call us and to connect with us, because we're here to be with you and support you in any way we can.
Please donate today and enjoy the show.
Alzheimer's New Jersey cannot carry out its vision of hope and continuous support without the generosity of organizations and people around the Garden State. Let us hear what some of these supporters have to say about the impact of the disease and why they support Alzheimer's New Jersey, including this year's Alzheimer's New Jersey Circle of Honor Award winners, given to those individuals and organizations for their leadership, service, and outstanding contributions to the charity and Alzheimer's community.
My company is Eisai. We are a leading Japanese global research and development-based biopharmaceutical company with our U.S. headquarters in Whitcliffe Lake, New Jersey. Our focus in neuroscience and oncology means that we're taking on some of the most challenging human health conditions, such as Alzheimer's disease, epilepsy, and various forms of difficult-to-treat cancers. What sets Eisai apart is our long-standing commitment to building trust by truly listening to patients, their families, and the healthcare professionals with whom we seek to serve. For 35 years, Since Eisai scientists' discovery of Aricept or donepezil, we have relentlessly pursued new treatments for Alzheimer's disease and other related dementias. We understand that patients and their families are anxiously waiting, and that drives our employees' deep commitment to finding solutions through breakthrough medicines and overall ecosystem support to the countless impacted communities. This is evidenced by our extensive dementia pipeline and research efforts that aim to precisely target the multiple underlying pathophysiologies of Alzheimer's disease and other related dementias, covering both disease-modifying therapies and symptomatic treatments. Our human healthcare mission is a way of life. It means we give first thought to patients and their families. Every Eisai employee, myself included, spend time listening to, interacting with, and learning from patients and their families, with the help from organizations like Alzheimer's New Jersey. We're working together to help ensure those living with this disease have an opportunity to be heard, educated, and supported by each other through programs that support healthcare professional education, patient and caregiver conferences, and focus groups with our employees. We know your members have served as tireless advocates for thousands of families in our state impacted by Alzheimer's disease and other related dementias. We realize in order to be an effective advocate in the community, you have to gain a deep understanding of the patients' and caregivers' experiences and needs. This epitomizes Eisai's human healthcare mission. The Circle of Honor Award from Alzheimer's New Jersey means everything to Eisai. It means everything because it demonstrates that we are a company deeply rooted in understanding patients' realities and developing meaningful solutions. To be recognized by those who lead the Alzheimer's New Jersey community and give voice to this devastating disease is incredibly humbling. Alzheimer's New Jersey is honoring Eisai, but it is Eisai who is honored. We thank you so much for this amazing award. Thank you.
When we started RPM Raceway 10 years ago, we wanted to integrate give back into the core values of the company. Both my mom and my husband's mom were victims of early Alzheimer's. And it's an incredibly isolating experience for everyone, not just the victim. As they lose some of their capabilities, we lose part of ourselves with them. So when we started our company, we named our Give Back Charter, our core value CARES. C for cancer, A for Alzheimer's, R for recovery, and the S for the S and those in need. We became involved with Alzheimer's New Jersey. This organization helps those that are in need, not just those that are the victims, but the caregivers. It's just critical that we're raising monies and not just funding research, but helping those people along the journey that they're on. All of the money stays in New Jersey, helping those in New Jersey. This virtual gala is the only way we're going to raise money in the first half of 2020. If we all donate just a little and make just a small contribution or a large one, we can impact the lives that the victims of Alzheimer's have today, tomorrow, and throughout COVID of 2020.
Back in 2013, we lost my mother-in-law to some pre-existing conditions that she had, but she did have underlying Alzheimer's disease.
She was a wonderful person and a wonderful mom. She was president of the Women's Club in Glen Ridge, and she did a lot of Meals on Wheels and a lot of volunteerism. She taught us to work hard and just was a wonderful role model for all of us.
Once Alzheimer's gets to the point where the patient doesn't really understand or know a lot any longer, it becomes a burden of the family, and the family has to figure it out, and it's expensive and there's no break. And so what's nice about Alzheimer's New Jersey is that it affords that for some of the families that need a break.
Angela's just such a wonderful person and a wonderful wife on so many levels. And she was a wonderful daughter-in-law to my mom. Angela runs our medical spa here in the office. And it was her brainstorm to set up this event. And she makes it a point to get everybody involved every year. And it's something the staff really gets very energized about and looks forward to.
We had an event once a year. We devoted the entire day to this fundraiser. And what we would do is charge our patients 50% of what the cost of a non-surgical procedure would be. So we would do Botox, we would do fillers, we would do microneedling, we would do facials, massages, and the patients loved it because they paid 50%. And all the proceeds that we got from this event, we donated to Alzheimer's New Jersey.
We did not appreciate when we got involved with Alzheimer's, how underfunded it is. So donating to Alzheimer's New Jersey would really help that underfunding and allow them to serve patients and families, in a much better way.
Everybody's really gets excited about it. At the end of the day, we count how much money we've collected, and we're always trying to do better than the year before. Fortunately, we couldn't do it this year, but we'll reschedule that event for the fall. It's just such a great thing. I wish more businesses really got involved with this kind of thing, because it's a great cause. And Alzheimer's, we need all the help we can get with fundraisers.
Hello everybody, my name is Joe Lebo and I'm the founder and sole owner of Eye to Eye Entertainment. On behalf of my company, I'd like to thank my clients Alzheimer's New Jersey for including us in their virtual fundraiser as we adapt to the new normal. Now without further ado, here's James and Jenny from the Flying Ivories. Enjoy.
Every time I work in my yard, I think of my dad. My dad used to love to work in the yard. We lost my dad way too soon to Alzheimer's. I'm Mary Ellen Ford Elliott, and I volunteer with Alzheimer's New Jersey so that other families in our area will have a fighting chance against that deadly disease.
My name is Beth Sholem, and I'm the owner of Right at Home of Central New Jersey. And I'm counting on you, Alzheimer's New Jersey, to find a cure for this horrendous disease.
I was a caregiver for my grandmother for 6 years who had dementia and has since passed. I'm a big supporter of Alzheimer's New Jersey. I also love their events because it gives me a chance to remember my grandmother and help those that are challenged with taking care of a loved one with Alzheimer's.
Our partnership with Alzheimer's New Jersey began in 1992. Having had a first-hand experience with my mother-in-law and seeing the emotional impact this disease can have, is Alzheimer's New Jersey's capacity to provide hope in advancement of a cure, especially during this period of time of isolation.
With the 2020 pandemic impacting the financial wellness of many, those families facing Alzheimer's need us now more than ever. Without a doubt, now is the time for all of us to come together and lend our support to Alzheimer's New Jersey. Thank you, be safe, and have a great day.
I volunteered to honor 2 generations of family members who I've lost to this horrible disease. Our event theme this year is We Take Care of Our Own. And I also do this for anyone who has lost or is currently caring for a loved one. We need your help for them, and for those who may someday be in the same position.
Having experienced many years with my husband's Alzheimer's, I support Alzheimer's New Jersey in their major efforts in helping families to cope. Support for caregivers is extremely important and urgent, and Alzheimer's New Jersey is a front runner in this aspect. Please place Alzheimer's New Jersey as a top priority in your charitable giving. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Yella Moretic from Unicity Healthcare. We are a home care and geriatric care management provider in the state of New Jersey. We want to thank the Alzheimer's New Jersey for always including us in their events and for all their hard work and efforts. Thank you.
I was introduced to Alzheimer's New Jersey last year at their annual gala. We need your help. We need you to make a donation of any size as soon as possible. The funds go to support groups, training for caregivers, and the Alzheimer's patients. Please give whatever you can. Thank you.
Now more than ever, we need financial support to continue helping those individuals and families affected by this disease. I do this because I want to ensure that my children's generation and all future generations don't lose their loved ones to Alzheimer's or bear the financial burdens that will result from a disease with no effective treatment or cure.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stu Rubin at Dental Home Services. We provide dental treatment to homebound patients in private homes and assisted living facilities. Half of the patients we see have Alzheimer's. These folks are always treated with kindness and patience. We provide treatment throughout the entire state with our team of dentists, with my favorite dentist being my daughter, Dr. Lindsay Rubin, and I'm on the board of directors of Alzheimer's New Jersey.
My name's Samantha Sicardo, and when I was 11 years old, I lost my grandfather due to Alzheimer's. Being a supporter of Alzheimer's New Jersey for over 6 years, they have given me a place to grieve, grow, and most importantly, unite my family together. They have shown us that none of us are alone, and together we stand so much stronger. Being a yearly walker and seeing that large group of diverse people come together, it really does show that this disease does not single anyone out, and it affects everyone in one way or another.
I am a proud supporter of Alzheimer's New Jersey. If you are one of the 600,000 people in the state of New Jersey who has a loved one on this journey, please contact Alzheimer's New Jersey. They will help you through this journey.
Over 20 years ago, I, along with another congressman, created and chair to this day the Bipartisan Congressional Alzheimer's Caucus. The big breakthrough came in 2011 when we passed legislation to create a national strategy with the goal of finding a cure or a disease-modifying therapy by 2025. Clearly, none of the progress to date would be possible without your strong support and advocacy. So thank you again for making the difference.
For all of us at Peterson, I would like to thank the team at Alzheimer's New Jersey for all you do for New Jersey families living with Alzheimer's, and to emphasize our support of Alzheimer's New Jersey now more than ever. Stay safe and be well.
Both Sunrise and Alzheimer's New Jersey believe strongly in the power and importance of community, including the community outside our own four walls, and of course friends and family, to help spread awareness of the needs of those living with Alzheimer's disease and other dementias. And of course, we both believe in the need for support and education for caregivers, as well as the need for research to help find a cure.
Hey, New Jersey! My name is Michael Wissett, and I'm the COO at Van Dyke Healthcare. You may have seen a recent video with our staff that got over 1 million views on Facebook. We really have a fun team, and we're so proud to serve New Jersey seniors, whether it's at home or our beautiful assisted living and memory care campus in Hawthorne. Our family knows that we're all affected by Alzheimer's, so we do whatever it takes to educate our families, to train our staff, to raise money for this important cause, and most of all, to provide solutions. Remember, we're in it together.
For more information on Alzheimer's New Jersey and to donate, please visit alznj.org. On behalf of everyone at Alzheimer's New Jersey, thanks for watching. This program has been made possible by AZI.